Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I crashed. I'm not gonna lie. I crashed. Yeah. I was very angry. So I cut the anger out. And, and now I'm back again. Wow. I really hate when games crash. Especially in the middle of a session. But it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, we found this guy. Basically, it changed everything that I did, which is really annoying, especially in a recording series. So, I mean, it was either start again from scratch or sort of work from what I did. And I felt like what I was recording was, oh, it was pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. I enjoyed it. So, I thought, I don't want to get rid of it, so put it on. Not only that, but it's getting pretty late and I have work tomorrow. So, that too doesn't help. So, primary reason, not gonna lie. But yeah, O'Connor still needs to get his luxurious armor from over here, which I will go and do so. I'm just sort of fortifying, basically. We're gonna get the mortar research, and we'll work from there. We'll get the mortars done. We'll get some turrets down here. O'Connor right now. We also got a new guy, new girl. Here she is, Pi. She's alright. She's got some good social skills. And good construction, growing. Shooting's not amazing, but that doesn't matter too much. We can still give her a neat gun. Also, I had an interesting sort of enlightened thought as I was sort of making these turrets. I figured putting them out here looked cool, but it wasn't very good because they were very open, which meant that long-range targets they couldn't reach with the turrets would be able to shoot them. So I thought, let's put them inside the gate. Or even better, maybe I could have them a little bit further outside. But mostly outside the gate, so that if they do try and hit these turrets, then they will have to go round, and they'll probably be a bit closer then, rather than just shooting out at this point here. And the same is probably going to be the case here. What I might do here instead, though, is probably just add 2 more turrets. I'm not too sure, but I feel like this is a much better design anyway. They also defend it from this end, so it's always good to see. However, I will need Pi to go and construct that building. She looks like she's primarily the crafter, but it's good to use her as a social skill person as well. She's a warden as well, which is always nice. So Amigo right there is going to have some neat treatment. We will try and recruit him because he's got a very high % chance of being recruited. We also sold Orange because I had him again, obviously. So I sold Orange and I got a new guy. And yeah, 18% chance apparently. That's still pretty low. But oh well, those numbers must mean nothing then. Trader has left comms, the other guy's left comms. Yes. So now I'm pretty much just waiting for the next crash. I'm not going to lie. I'm not too sure why it crashed. It was really weird. It doesn't crash too much. Like, it has crashed in the past. Of course. I think episode a little while ago it crashed. I don't know if I showed that, though. I think I just started again. I can't remember. Oh. What's this? A local deer has gone mad, and okay, so a deer has gone mad, but that's not too bad because it's close enough to turrets, so we can pretty much deal with it. There we are, good few shots, and the deed is done. Fantastic. What we need is a mortar, and I feel like having a cannon sort of right here because it's a nice little location. The problem with having a mortar, however, is that it is susceptible to damage. No, it needs everything's susceptible to damage. It requires it to be manned, which is not amazing. What I kind of want to do is have this be sort of a cubby hole to shoot out of, because I feel like this is the more sort of the wider area, a wider arc to really defend against anything. There's just more room really, so I think having a mortar here, where you open up this space here, change it into sandbags and make a mortar here, might be pretty good. I'm not too sure. Amigo though, what are you good at? I didn't actually look at your stats. Not good at any... Well, you're really good at shooting and melee. So basically, you're a soldier. Well, that's all right then. We can give you the rifle. O'Connor, I know you do not wish to give away your rifle. However, you are not very good at shooting. So, there we go. There's Amigo. Fantastic. Hello, Amigo. Welcome to the group. We do need a little bit... We do have Pi working on the food as well, though, now. So it's not as much of a problem. And I think we will turn this area here into the garden and get rid of this bit. I think that's a good idea. Maybe haul these rocks as well. Get them out of the way. So what do we want you to do, Amigo? Well, since you can only do so many things, we will have you be top firefighter. Well, second firefighter, because otherwise you're running around just taking out fires. It'll be a bit weird. You can do some cleaning. Do some research if you really want to. Hunting is not really something I care too much about. Since you can take damage. I mean, it's not great. Patients go to medical bed if they need receive treatment. So, I mean, yeah, you're going to have to do that quite a bit. Basically, you're just sort of there. Plant cutting, yeah, you can help out with that. But you're primarily just a guard, so we will treat you as such. I want you, O'Connor, to release your rifle. Release your rifle, O'Connor. Well, I guess you're not going to do that. So what we'll do instead, because you're very clingy, is we will equip this pistol. O'Connor, equip the pistol, and then Amigo can just infinitely, not infinitely, very quickly pick up that rifle and use it to just slaughter the entire herd. We have 5 people now, which is pretty fantastic. I think we have 5. It shows 4, but Pi is... Oh, no, Pi's down there. There we go. Looks like some mining is happening as well. He's mostly just cleaning up. Yeah, that's mostly it. He doesn't do pretty much anything else, so he is definitely just the guard. I don't mind that. You know, having a guy that is specifically made for fighting is, you know, pretty fantastic to have. We also have more prisons, which means we can turn this into a colonist house. And then we will also need to have something else made for the colonist house because we don't have any more room. So what we'll do is we'll make a metal house. Where do we want this? Down here? No, it's in the way. Like across here is really as good as it's going to get. Not enough, apparently. That looks like it'll do. And then what we'll have is a nice door here. And we'll make the flooring wooden. Lovely. And we will make a nice pathway. Concrete pathway. Beautiful. We'll have a nice home there. It's looking pretty fantastic. We've got a guard point there, which is alright to look at. And we just need O'Connor to work on that a little bit. We also need to get some mining done down here. There we are. There we are. We'll get O'Connor to make a nice secondary house for the new guy, since he does need it. I mean, I guess we can put another bed somewhere else, since there's nowhere else he can really go. What we will do, actually, is we'll make this the colonist sort of place for the time being. Oh, I know, it can only really be assigned as non-medical. There we go. So that bed is non-medical, which means someone can go in there and live for the time being until we make this new place, which is always nice. Amigo needs to go to bed. He's pretty cramped in there, I'd imagine. He's talked to a lot of people. Annoyingly, these guys don't talk to each other very much. They're very antisocial, from what I've seen anyway. Also, a bunch of things happened. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, yeah. They're a slave trader, combat supplier. Combat supplier. We don't have the silver for any combat arms at the moment, so I won't worry about that too much. Looks like this room is underway in the creation stage. These mortars look pretty fantastic. And we'll get a bed. There we go. We'll put it there. There's a lot of room. Let's have a nice bed table like this. There we are. Fantastic. We need to get more wood. We need to mine up more crops. Need to harvest. Need to chop. Need to go mad, basically. Just go absolutely insane. Potatoes underway. Good to see. What we will do is set a zone as a growing zone. And we're going to do it along this zone here. This entire zone actually should be a growing zone. And we will delete this. There we are. Because I feel like that's a good idea to be used as a growing zone. Just this bit here, because it's very close. It doesn't mean I have to walk back and forth over there. So that's good to see. We will also need to move these rocks. Lovely. And chop down this wood. Beautiful. So now everyone has a place. We'll stop this being that, and we'll make it medical in a minute. We need this to set as owner, being Amigo. There we are. Amigo, I don't want you to go insane, so I'm going to give you a nice sort of big area. Oh, there's no light. I didn't think about that. We need to get a lamp in there. And it's connected to metal, which is why metal is fantastic. You detect a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. Fantastic. It's just metal, though. It's always just metal. I mean, I would like to find, like, a weapon. LMG. Fantastic. That'd be awesome. Unfortunately, not so lucky for that to really take place. We need more building to be done as well. I think we need more bricks. Yeah, that's the problem right now. We need to make a load of bricks. Go Menor. Pi right now should be able to go ahead and do that after she's done her job. Also, we might be able to get... Well, I might be able to use this AI core now that I think about it. Oh, beautiful. My throat is dry. Bloody hell. Recording too long, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps. Just tired. I should really... Oh my god. Oh my god. Basically, yeah. That's what that is. Oh well. Right. So we're making more stone. What I want you to do is... Yeah, she's just building that area. It's pretty much all I need her to do right now. I need to move these, but I can't move them. I don't think I can anyway. Not forbidden. Colonists may interact with this. I don't think they should really be interacting with a turret. I don't think that's a really good idea. Just something to really point out, I would say. I kind of want to just block off this wall, now that I think about it. I don't want us to go in and out of this area, because I feel like going up across like that, down across like this is good enough. I feel like having a third way for them to get in and out perhaps opens us up to many forms of attack. So I think I'm just going to make that a brick wall. Stone. No, yeah, stone wall, yeah. There we are. We'll have it go down like this. Oh no, we'll need to go in and out of this area. Oh, fine. Okay, fine. We will make... That's not going to work out, is it? I mean, it could. I guess what we will have to do is just make this bit sort of like a defensible position. Like, that's a good idea. Pretty much the best we can really do at the moment. What we'll do is we'll get some sandbags. And we will plonk them up along like this. That's pretty much the best we can do, because the power supply right now gets in the way. So we'll have to live with that. We'll put some turrets down there as well. They'll be offline all the time, most probably. This one will need to be offline all the time soon enough. This one shouldn't be on, which is good. Most of them are off, which is really nice. We need to create this. Apparently you need the material, which I guess makes sense, because you do need the material. Hopefully no one is going nuts as well. That would be very annoying. Oh, right, O'Connor. Oh, no, not O'Connor. We want the new sheriff in the town. Where are you, guy? There you are, guy. New sheriff in the town, Amigo, the cleaner. Which isn't... I mean, yeah, okay. But yeah, he's a cleaner. I want you to... You know, I just want you to wear the body armor, because I feel like O'Connor should wear the sick gear. We'll see what it looks like on you first. That afro just makes it look amazing. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm sorry, O'Connor, but Amigo is pretty much, you know, just fantastic right now. O'Connor, though, the reason why I don't want you to really change... I liked what you had before the crash of the... I'm trying to think of a name for the crash. Just we'll call it the crash. Revengeance. That's much better. I like the sound of that. Sounds spooky. Fantastic. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Anyway. Yeah, the great crash of the Revengeance. You know, I missed your shirt. That's basically it. I missed your pink shirt. And I feel like it's much better of me if I actually get some research done. Cremation is something that we need now. There's so many corpses. We've got to prepare for the inevitable corpse run. There's a slave trader. So I'm feeling pretty safe right now. For some reason, they've not built anything in the between that. Excuse me. There we are. We've made a good amount of progress right now. I feel like I have anyway. We've got a lot of shells. So what we can do is get rid of this and do the idea. The idea of making the mortar. It's very powerful. It looks like it's going to be extremely powerful. So we should prepare. We should also have like 2 turrets along here. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Because I don't want them to go in and out that way. Maybe we just put it there. thing is, then it's open to damage. That's the problem, really. I'm not too sure how this mortar works. Because I'm not too sure if they mean just a missile and it only attacks on the 2D plane, or it actually goes over walls and hits them with moderate accuracy. Does it describe how it fires? The mortar that launches incendiary shells must be managed, explodes when damaged. Must be manned, not that managed, but I felt like that was a bit wrong then. But the thing is, it rhymed a bit, so I felt pretty good about it. We need to get these 2 bits done. Why are you not doing those? Pie! What's wrong with you? Are you going to construct them or not? Looks like the power's going out a bit. Okay, Pie, you're taking too long. I'm going to have to get you to finish off your duties before you forget about them. There we are. Doing both of them as well. Pie, you genius. Oh, wait, no, you didn't. You didn't start constructing them. You're just, like, destroying this rock. Using your bare hands. Fantastic. Good job, Pie. Life of. I didn't watch that film. People say it was really good. Probably was. It was very colourful. That looks good on the trailer. I didn't understand what the trailer meant, though. That was the problem. I guess that's why I didn't watch it. Because I was just like, what the hell's going on? A group of pirates and the wild cockroaches have arrived in drop pods nearby. They attack immediately. Oh, wow. Oh, wow! There are a lot of people. That is a lot of people. They got rifles, Molotovs. He's got an M24. He's got an Uzi. We're fucked. Oh my god. M24s. I think they're sniper rifles. They are. So they've got long-range weapons. Very much long-range weapons. And Uzis. I hope they will drop them. That'd be fantastic. I really wish I got the mortar now, though. It looks like these improvised turrets are not going to do the job. And I think I'm going to run out of power before I can actually use them. This isn't good. We're going to have to get lucky, ladies and gentlemen. These Molotovs, Molotov guys are probably going to get killed first. Obviously. Obviously. Oh. So, let's just see. He's got the Lee Enfield. It's just these sniper guys I've got to worry about, because I imagine they can fire just out of range. That Molotov guy was allowed to pass. Man, they got a lot of armor as well. I'm not too sure what we can do against this. That's very powerful. I mean, we can, of course, get the full force of our team together. We'll put that on for the time being. O'Connor right now going out there to defend, and Amigo showing true prowess on the battlefield. We'll turn these turrets off because we don't need them on right now. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. There are a lot of guys there. I did not expect this much resistance. So we'll get you over there. Amigo, we'll get you over here as well. O'Connor, we'll get you around this corner. And we will prepare for the inevitable defense. And we will have to hold up against these guys. These snipers are definitely going to be the death of me. Come on. Gotta kill these Molotov guys. Hines, what are you doing? We killed one guy. That's always good to see. Alright, let's get out of the way of these Molotovs. Alright, if we kill the guy that's throwing all these Molotovs, that'd be pretty great. Looks like that was destroyed. We'll turn this turret on. Merv right now is like clinging on for dear life. Man, they're just destroying us. Run, Hines, run! Draw their fire. They are... We need Molotovs, don't we? We need grenades. I wish I could, like, correctly fire them there, but I can't. If we can get them to go on a bit further there, that'd be pretty great. But it looks like their recharge time on their sniper rifles is pretty good. Is it just the snipers that are left? It looks like it. There are so many snipers, though. I'm not just sure what I can really do here. move up, maybe get a better firing line on them. That's about it. Even at close range, you're terrible shots, guys. Ah, wow, one shot killed him there. I'm trying. I'm really trying, but I think this is it. There was just too many of them. There was just too many of them, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it. It's the end of endurance. We're dead. Jesus Christ, this game is... Whoa, Murph, calm down. We're dead. Fuck. Look, he's taking him. Stop taking him. What's wrong with you guys? They're running off with the corpse. It's only Pie and Hines. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The game has gone to, like, ludicrously hard difficulty level now. I think it's time we give up on endurance and maybe start a new game. Apparently, RimWorld is updated as well, so we should probably go and play the update. That'd be pretty great. However, ladies and gentlemen, this has ended on a very poor note. I'm very sad. Why? This game is very tough. It's not tough in a fun way as well. It's tough in a very annoying way. I don't know. My opinion of this game is a bit... It's in alpha, so I'm not going to judge it. That's the problem. But if this was the full thing, maybe I would be a bit more judgmental. I probably would have stopped playing a little while ago. I need to find something else. That's what I need to do, ladies and gentlemen. Comment section below any games that you feel like sandboxy kind of games like this. Like, that's just basically it. I'm thinking about playing Deep Space... what the hell is it? DF9, I think it's called. There's been a lot of controversy about that game, but I mean, it looks pretty good. So I think I'm going to play it. Apparently it was released in an unfinished state, from what I've heard. So that might be something I go ahead and play. Possibly. There is definitely a possibility. However, I think I'll play a little bit more of this. See how it goes. Use the knowledge that I've learned playing through this playthrough. And yeah. Primarily comment section below. Tell me what you're thinking. What you'd like to see. And yeah. See you guys next time. Hopefully. Bye-bye. It's all dead. It's all dead. O'Connor, why? Why O'Connor's dead? He's... No.